This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
Well, it's Friday, and this is your Insights. Going to take a look at the weather here in New England and across the country. A little breakdown of what we're going to talk about. Extended stretch of cold. That's the big story here across the Northeast. A blustery stretch. Weekend details, including the Patriots forecast for Sunday. And Monday storm mostly misses. Matt talked about it yesterday with the storm track and the jet stream to our south, but we'll take a detailed look at that as well. High pressure in control in the central United States. Notice the air around it blows in a clockwise direction. It's dragging down that cold air. And we also have it funneling here in New England with the storm center that's missing us and diving to the south today, and then one that's off to our north and east. So the wind not as intense as yesterday with the gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour, but you'll still notice it and add that little bit of a bite to the air. Meanwhile, airport delays early this morning were okay, but now you notice there are actually some ground stops in Denver for some low visibility. Also some delays at San Francisco with another storm center coming in and some low visibility there. Areas of rain that extend into the Pacific Northwest too. That storm center is going to dive off to the east. So areas of snow expanding through the northern plains and into the central United States, a battle zone of real cold air coming in, sub-zero temperatures for highs for Saturday, and warmth building in through the Gulf. So notice temperatures in the 70s and 80s in some portions of central and southern Texas. So it's that battle zone setting up. And as it taps the Gulf of Mexico and spreads east, notice snow on the northern side, a little ribbon here of pink of freezing rain and ice, and then rain, heavy rain, and some severe thunderstorms possible on Sunday as well, as that storm slides through the Tennessee River Valley, and that picks up some of that Gulf of Mexico moisture and energy. So the areas shaded in yellow have the highest risk of severe weather on Sunday. Notice it extends from Beaumont, Texas, up through Memphis, Jackson, Baton Rouge, Shreveport as well. And then outside of that, it's a lower risk, but there will still be a number of thunderstorms that do pop up, and some of them may cause some localized flooding, some damaging wind gusts, and isolated tornado on Sunday as well. For us here at home, it's mainly the chill and some of those lake effect streamers coming off of Lake Ontario and Erie. We've had them over the past 24 to 48 hours. We'll take a zoomed in look at that in a second. In the meantime, areas of snow will be expanding through West Virginia, the mid-Atlantic by the time we get to Sunday during the afternoon and evening. Notice the storm center passing to our south, picking up some of the moisture out over the Atlantic, but just too far south to create any sort of precipitation here at home. We'll watch the south coast closely. That's where there's still a chance that some of that kind of northern fringe may graze us. Otherwise, it's out over the ocean with the cold kind of being reinforced behind it as we head throughout the middle part of next week. So zoomed in look at New England. Notice some of the snow showers, Berkshires, up through central and northern Vermont. Also some ocean effect clouds on the mid and outer Cape especially. Those most of the ocean effect snow showers may stay off to the east. Some of them may come pretty close and try to graze the outer Cape, I'd say, especially for Saturday night and early Sunday. So we'll watch that closely. Otherwise, it's varying amounts of sun and clouds this weekend, and any snow showers and flurries coming off of the Great Lakes and also upslope snow should tend to wane a bit as we head into Saturday night and Sunday. So on top of what we had the last couple of days, notice this is predicted snowfall, and generally from the Berkshires stretching up the spine of the Green Mountains, we're talking a coating to as much as 2 to 4 inches with elevation, though some of the deeper blues in far northern Vermont line up to about 4 to 6. Notice it right along the Canadian border too for Coos County into far northwestern Maine, otherwise not much across New England, though I can't rule out a flurry or two extending farther east from some of those streamers during the day today and into overnight tonight. All right, temperature-wise, teens, 20s to low 30s for our Saturday. The biggest thing the next several days, actually for an extended stretch, is the wind. Doesn't look like damaging wind gusts like yesterday, but it's just going to be active, 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts 20 to 30, adding that chill. Saturday night, single digits, teens and 20s from north to south. Sunday, we don't get out of the single digits in some spots in far northern New England. Widespread teens, 20s to low 30s in southern New England, and that includes for the Pats and Bills. Could certainly be a whole lot colder for the winter time football games, but either side of 30. But keep in mind that the feels like temperatures will be either side of 20 degrees with some occasional wind gusts over 20 miles per hour and a blend of sun and clouds. Sunday, we actually don't get out of the single digits both above and below zero in northern New England. teens to lower 20s in terms of the predicted wind chill on Sunday. So the coldest, the farther north you go. Sunday night, actual temperatures will be in the single digits and teens in many spots. Monday, teens and 20s in northern and central New England, right around 30 the farther south you come, maybe low 30s along the south coast, but that wind's still active. Yeah, around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Kicks back up on Tuesday as well. So it is a below average stretch. Just for, some perspective, it looks like we should be in the mid to upper 30s for places across southern New England. Most spots about 5 to 15 degrees below average through the middle part of the week. Predicted wind chill on Tuesday. Once again, single digits and teens. This is at the warmest time of the day on Tuesday and right around 20 along the south coast. That's going to extend into Wednesday as well. So it's all about the cold that's in place. You can track it with our app in the 14-day forecast for your location, hourly forecast, and our videos at the top as well. It's free to download too on the App Store and Google Play. Just search Noyes 1 degree outside weather.